Impact of the invention of the printing press. Give us some instances of what happened as a consequence of this.
It created almost overnight, it created what we call a nationalism, what in fact effect was a public. The old manuscript forms were not sufficiently powerful instruments of technology to create publics in the sense that print was able to do. Unified, homogeneous reading publics. Everything that we prize in our Western world in matters of individualism and separatism and of unique point of view, private judgment, all those factors are highly favored by the printed word and not really favored by other forms of culture like radio or earlier even by manuscript. But this stepping up of the fragmented, the private, the individual, the private judgment, the point of view, all, in fact, our whole vocabularies underwent huge change with the arrival of such technology.
Yes. Could I ask you now about the technology which, on your view, is superseding it and which is having its own effect on our lives, comparable with, but of course entirely different in kind to the Gutenberg technology?
The Gutenberg technology was mechanical to an extreme degree. In fact, it originated a good deal of the later mechanical revolution, assembly line style, and the fragmentation of operations and functions as the very rationale of industrialization.
Yes.
This fragmentation had begun much earlier with after the hunter and the food gatherers with Neolithic man. I suppose in an extreme way one might say that Gutenberg was the last phase of the Neolithic revolution. Gutenberg plus the industrial revolution that followed was a pushing of specialism that came in with the Neolithic man, the agrarian revolution, a pushing of specialism all the way, and then suddenly we encounter the electric or electromagnetism, which seems to have a totally different principle, is, for some people feel, an extension of our nervous system, not an extension of merely of our bodies. If the wheel is an extension of feet and tools of hands, back, arms, the electromagnetism seems to be in its technological manifestations an extension of our nerves and becomes mainly an information system. It is above all a feedback or looped system.